Yeah, hi. Yeah, in this video we'll see the basic difference between data and metadata and regarding the acid properties. Okay, now if you come to metadata, see here. So employee number, employee name, job, MGR, high date, salary, column. This is metadata like header. Okay, then this is the actual data each row. Okay, then metadata means the metadata will give value to actual data means regarding this data it will describe. Okay, now see 7839, how it is describing 78998778, how it is describing describing like this is employee number. Okay, now see here King, Blake, Clark, Jones, how it is describing this metadata, this is as a employee name. Okay, so this metadata it describes about the data. Okay, now I will take one more example. So here I'm giving just like 30, 40, okay, 50, 51. Okay, then what are these things? These are just numbers, but there is no meaning. Okay, if I give like, okay, this is like weight, then whatever the data, this one, right? So for this, right, you are giving some value as these numbers are weight. Okay, take one more example like 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. Like name, right? For the, okay, Latika, okay, some Raju, Kiran, Satya. Okay, we know these are the numbers, right? This is number, this is number, this is number. These are some names, you know. But here, how we can provide value to this one? See, here I'm giving student ID, student name. Then this metadata, okay, giving value like it describing regarding this data. Now same thing, right? If I change this header, this meaning again will change. This meaning again will change. See? Now I'm changing this header. Okay, now I'm changing this header like employee ID. I'm not changing the data, I'm just changing the header employee ID, employee name. How it changing now? The same data, right? This is student data. Earlier I represented, okay, as the student data. Now I'm just changing the header, the entire meaning is changing. Now this is employee ID. So this metadata, okay, will give value to actual data. Means simply it describes the data. Okay, without metadata, okay, okay, there is no value for this data. Clear? Yeah, that is the basic difference between data and metadata. Now we'll see what are the acid properties. Okay, so we will see regarding what exactly these properties: atomicity and consistency, isolation and durability. Okay, no. So these acid properties, okay, gives guarantee processing of data based transactions. okay, in the sequence of, okay. So what are these transaction? Entire transaction is the sequence of steps and tasks, okay. What are these? I will explain down the line, okay. So using these properties, okay, we'll make sure data integrity and consistency, okay, in the event of system failure and crash, unexpected, any issues, anything happens, right? Okay. So using these properties, right, we'll make sure, okay, data is like uh, up to date with the consistency, and wherever you check the data should have like integrity, okay. What are these things? Let's see. Atomicity. Atomicity means, okay, this ensures the transaction completed successfully, okay, cannot be partial. What does it mean? Means, see, this atomicity, what it makes means, transaction is sequence of steps, sequence of steps. Like, take on bank transaction, on bank transaction, take, okay, here is one person, okay, sending money to another person, okay. Now, in between, okay, so this is, we need to consider entire transaction. Means one person is trying to send money to another person. As part of this transaction, okay, we have multiple steps. Okay, then what this guy will do? This guy will open his bank account. Okay, and we will select, right, this person account to send the money. Means from which account? If you have multiple accounts in the same branch, okay, you will select account, from account, and to account you will select, okay. Then you'll, okay, whatever the amount, right, okay, you will enter, okay. Then immediately what happens? The next step, the amount will initially deduct from the this account, from his account amount will be deduct, okay. Then what should happen? Immediately, whatever the amount, suppose he sent amount like 1000, okay, it should be deducted, right? Suppose this guy having like 10K, 1000 is sending, okay, means what is the remaining 9K should be there as a balance, okay. And that whatever the 1000 should add to this guy account, right? But amount is deducted from here, but not credited here, but not credited here, means half of the steps are completed, okay. Complete, half of the steps are completed, few steps are got failed. It does mean entire transaction is not successful, only few steps completed, okay. So what this atomicity will make sure means, it will make sure entire transaction should be completed. It cannot be partially completed. It cannot be partially completed. Why? Because amount is deducted from here, okay, but not credited here means this customer will be in, okay. How? Yeah, this customer will raise a request. Okay, if he is not same amount is return back, he will raise a request. Okay, people will resolve. Okay, but before that only, with this atomicity, okay, system ensures completely successful or completely rollback. Means whether this transaction should be completed successfully or whatever the steps are completed, right? Everything will be rolled back. Means indirectly, whatever the amount is deducted from this guy, right, should be, okay. Whatever the amount deducted again should be credited back here. Then later this same user again will initiate next transaction. Okay, like that it will happen. Okay, so simply the moment you start any transaction, in the transactions, whatever the steps you have, like assume we have 10 steps, 10 steps should be completed, or else entire transaction should be rolled back. That is nothing but atomicity. Okay. Now, what is consistency? So consistency like ensures whatever the transactions take in database, right? From one state to another state. It should be like consistent. Like take same example. Amount is actually 10,000. Assume transaction is completed successfully. Okay. Initially he had amount 10K. After sending 1K to this person. Okay. What is the balance should be 9K, right? Okay. So if you take any point of time, okay, the data should be in consistent mode only. Okay. So data should remain in the same across the database after the transaction. Means if there any integrity constraints, okay, like one table we have, okay, you have another table, okay. So data should be across all the tables, okay, should be same with respect to one subject, okay. The isolation means, okay, so isolation ensures that concurrently executed transaction doesn't interfere with each other. Means if you go here, multiple people are there, okay, they can execute multiple transactions at the same time. Means concurrently executing. Means whatever these transactions, okay, doesn't interfere each other. Okay, that is nothing but isolation. Means suppose this guy is updating something, updating something. Okay, the same data if this guy want to use means, okay, what happens? These two transactions are like isolated. Okay, then to why we are avoiding means to avoid the dirty reads. To avoid dirty reads means he is trying to update some data on table like EMP. Okay, now once he select the data to update someone's information, okay, he need to commit. Okay, later this transaction should take latest updated data. Okay, if that is not the case, if we take the same data before updating means, okay, whatever he whatever he updating, right, he didn't get, he don't get that updated data. Means indirectly, okay, he is getting some dirty records. Okay, to avoid that one only. Okay, even though these two transactions are concurrent, okay, but due to this isolation, okay, once this update happened from this user and once he committed, okay, then this committed information he will get it. Okay, now durability means once he save the data, once he committed data, okay, this data will be permanent. Okay, data will persist. Okay, even the system failures also doesn't matter. Okay, data will be available. Okay, these are the regarding acid properties: atomicity, okay, consistency, isolation, and durability. These are like completely theoretical concept. Once you practice, okay, creating the table, okay, inserting the data, updating the records, okay, then you will come to know. Okay, now as of now these are theoretical concept only. Okay, I believe, okay, you understand. Okay, if you have any questions, okay, you can send a mail to me. Thank you.